This movie is not a solution to mental illness. It will help you in the sense of stimulating dialogue, because mental illness is a silent killer within our community. And not often enough do we seek services for treatment.
I am Billy Ray Michaels.
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 I'm Billy Ray.
I am Billy Ray.
I am Billy Ray. I am Billy Ray.
I am Billy Ray Michaels.
A week ago today, I was in this very hospital, in psych ward. I am Billy Ray Michaels.
Was there ever a point where you felt that you could control it? Or
how were you able to pull it off?
What was the process for the writer to take your work?
What parts of the film were actually real versus the fictional portion?
This and films like this being shown to police officers and police departments.
What tools would you use to get someone to seek treatment or to seek an evaluation when they're totally resistant?
As a person suffer from this depression and bipolar disorder, how can I keep going on, continue to go on?
Looks very, very sane, functions every single day.
Dr. Shelley Niederback helped me to get back on the path. And so by going back and telling my truths, I was able to thank her. After 27 years, because far too often, we get on these high roads and we never remember to go back and thank those who helped us get there.
I am Billy Ray Michael. I am Billy Ray Michael. I was diagnosed when I was 21 with schizophrenia. A week ago today, I was in this very hospital, in psych ward. I am Billy Ray Michael. And there are Billy Michaels in all our families. I watched this movie for the third time. And they always say the third time is a charm. I saw myself so vivid, so real. I work with Bob Davison, so I'm familiar with his work, and his organization is phenomenal. Mental Health Social Justice. And also, I work for a nation called Collaborative Support Programs, a pre-run respite. And I'm also the president of NAMI, Essex State Counties. I'm the mother of a 31-year-old young man, the proud aunt of about 6 nieces and nephews, the graduate of both UMD&J and Rutgers. And starting in the fall, I will pursue my doctorate at Montclair State. I am Billy Michaels. I am what support does. I am what advocacy does. I am what education does. I am evidence that recovery is possible. I'm a work in progress process. I don't have it all figured out. Still working some things through. Now it's about my fortress, my strength, which I'll be afraid.
Really begins to address something we don't talk about, we should. We don't take care of those issues because we're ashamed or whatever it is. I mean, in terms of health, we don't take care of ourselves, particularly mental health. And we need to address these issues. If we do not, they're going to continue to plague us. I think hits on a topic that we should be dealing with, and I hope that it inspires people to think about it so that we can begin to address it. But I want to be a part of that.
And when I was a child, if someone had symptoms of mental illness, or if someone was drinking too much or that type of thing, my grandmother would break out the rosary beads and pray over it and say that that person had to go to church. Now, there's nothing wrong with the rosary beads, and there's nothing wrong with going to church, and it was the best answer that my grandparents and my parents could give, but it was also a fundamental misunderstanding as to the nature of mental illnesses and addiction, that they're real and they need treatment. And as you can see, I am not African American, but I've been working with and around African American communities my whole life. And one of the things I've observed is as a result of the legacy of slavery, Jim Crow laws, and segregation, that in general, the African American community has, I believe, a natural distrust of institutions. So many individuals in that community are even more reluctant to seek service. So knowing that, it's important for people like me to understand that and to make sure that we provide culturally competent services that people of all backgrounds are comfortable to come and get the treatment that they need. Thank you.
One of the most interesting things that I think as a clinician, having worked in the community for a number of years, the question is, whose fault is it? Mental illness, as we all know, is not a fault. So again, that's the powerful message that this film portrays, and that it shows that it's not a fault. But as we trust in a higher power, should you believe whatever that higher power is, and then the recognition of the utilization of resources in the community, as we all travel our own journey to seek wellness and happiness, this film gives us a true poignant insight into something that in our community we tend not to talk about.
Frankie Faison, playing the role of Mayor Good. The thing that struck me most was the situation in which you talk about mental illness and great artists. Great art can come through any form, and lots of times there are great, amazing artists that are sort of like captured behind this veil of mental illness, and it never comes to surface because sometimes people are too busy judging what they see on surface rather than what's underneath. And I think that is one of the things that is very appealing to me about this film.
I'm Bishop Donald Hilliard Jr. So many mentally ill people are walking the streets and not getting the medication that they need and the help they need. And so often it's because of the stigma, that even in the church, that we've attached to mental illness. And mental illness is no different than hypertension or diabetes, and they all ought to be treated with equality and with fairness and with compassion and with love.
What's your take on mental illness?
Well, mental illness is greatly underfunded in the United States and kind of relegated to the bottom of everybody's healthcare interests or importance. And it's something that really has to be up at the top. There has to be more awareness of it, and maybe this is a way to get out the word about the importance of treating people with mental illness, and that you have to think of it like a regular medical condition, like high blood pressure or high cholesterol or something like that, because it's treatable. Many mental illnesses are very treatable. You can help these people, and have them lead independent lives. And it's just that the government politics, congressmen. Funded very poorly. So it's upsetting for me as a medical doctor about the way mental health is treated in the United States.
As one who battled depression, I know mental illness firsthand. I've learned to embrace it and move forward. So every broken wing here, whether you had trials and tribulations in your life, you too can fly. So clip wings, they do fly.
Can you tell me what happened last night? Why don't you tell me a little more about it?
My heart. She protected me.
How you doing? Who are you talking to?
Sister June.
Don't you think that a jury will find your credibility in question if they found me?
How dare you insinuate such a thing? Bring it.
Mr. Michaels, just answer the question. Did you or did you not? Christ, Castle, what is your problem? How am I supposed to get a straight answer?
You don't understand. I need a job now.
He would be capable if he took his medicine.
He came in with a suit on. I mean, we're a sanitation company, for Christ's sakes.
And I know when something's wrong.
Where's Pop?
If I have some concern, it's not as simple as I thought it would be. This whole mental illness thing is...
Mental illness, you can't be serious.
Josh, what happened in court today?
The William Ray Michaels case has shed a lot of light on the communities of people affected by mental illness. Many social service organizations have pushed local politicians to invoke legislation protecting the rights of people with mental disabilities.
Davidson! I need a victory in that courtroom today.
You better try very hard. Because your ass is on the line.
These are the times we're challenged to trust God, to believe God,
You're not listening to me.
to learn to trust him when we cannot trace him.
We, the jury, in the above title action find the defendant, William Ray Michaels.
Thank you, Mama. Love you, Mama.
This is your boy Earthquack, and you got to go see Clip Wings because they do fly. Because, hey, my wings was clipped, and look at me, I'm flying. And you can too. See the movie. It's necessary. Earthquack.
Hey, this is Philly James Brown Mofo, man. Go see the movie. Go see the movie. Clip Wings, they do fly. You need to check it out. If I tell you to do it, you should do it. Because I wouldn't lie to you. Okay, I'll lie to you. Not about that. Watch out there now.
Dreams of spreading my wings and flying. How many times must we deny mental illness is not a crime? Stand strong, I've got to try. Do I fall down, shut it out and hide? No, cause I believe clipped wings do fly.